Go pay. Go pay. I will let you go. Go pay.
You sure?
Go pay. I will let you go.
I will pay, mister.
Go pay.
Please, I will pay.
Go.
How much is it?
Go pay.
No, please.
Go get those items and go to the register.
No, you're gonna lock me up.
No. Go.
That quick intro was just to show you what retailers have to do now to try to stop shoplifters from going in their stores and just grabbing arms full of merchandise, clothing, shoes, jewelry, electronic equipment, whatever they can get. Retailers are struggling, especially small businesses, because we all know shoplifting has always been a thing, okay? People are going out and stealing things, and it's absolutely wrong. But it's also sad, because if someone has to go out and steal food to eat for themselves, for their children, that's sad. And that actually is happening in our country today and probably all over the world. But these groups of criminals go out in groups, go in stores, mainly big retailers. That first clip was just a retailer in New York City. I'm going to show you the rest of the clip, but they go out in groups and go into stores and just grab as much merchandise as they can. It's not because they're hungry. It's not because they're cold. It's because they could sell this merchandise and make money, because we all know people don't want to work today. So let's get together and let's go rob hardworking people or big companies. Okay? That's what they do, and it's absolutely disgusting. So I want to show you the clip of the first shop owner trying to stop the shoplifter from running out of his store with his merchandise. Have a look.
Go pay. I will let you go. Go pay.
You sure?
Go pay. I will let you go.
I will pay, mister.
Go pay.
Please, I will pay.
Go.
How much is it?
Go pay.
No, please.
Go get those items and go to the register.
No, you're gonna lock me up.
No. Go.
You promise?
No. Go pay all the items. That's it. Go.
No.
You want to be free. Go and pay.
No, you're not gonna do it.
You want to go to the Okay, so you wasting your time.
So can I just pay?
No. You wasting your
Can I
time.
just go pay?
Yes. Go, pay. Go.
Can I pay?
Yes. You have to pay. Go. You have to come back. That's all I need.
You can take a picture now.
I'm taking everything when you pay.
I will pay now.
Okay, go pay. Get the items. What are the items?
Mira.
Girls, the jacket. The white one? No, the blue one. Blue, white, and these three. All five.
Just three.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, I never had
Oh, the blue jacket. Blue
I never
jacket.
had the white.
Blue jacket. Go pay. Give me your picture. Go.
Okay.
Okay, your headphone, miss. Your headphone.
And of course, he had no choice. He's lucky that that person didn't have a weapon, a gun, a knife, and tried to attack him. She was trying to get out of the store, and he was saying, go pay, and stopping her. And what does she say? I'll pay? Well, if you were going to pay, why did you just grab everything and run to the door? You never had an intention of paying. Never. She kept saying it. I'll pay. Let me go. I don't want to get locked up. Because obviously, it's not her first time robbing a store. I don't know if she ended up paying, but my guess is no. She might have went away, put the stuff back, but you saw him pointing this color, the blue color, whatever he knew what she grabbed. But she was so insistent on not getting locked up, she said she was going to pay, which is absolute bullshit. You weren't starving. You weren't hungry. You were stealing to make a profit. And that guy had to protect his merchandise and his inventory and money in his pocket so you didn't run out of the store with his stuff. It's absolutely crazy. And this has picked up so much in the last few years, and it's all because of weak on crime prosecutors. That right there in New York, California, it's all over the country. Stores are getting robbed. They go into Nordstrom's, Gucci, all big money stores on Rodeo Drive and rob them, and no one does anything about it. And if they get caught, they get a slap on the wrist and they're back on the street. I want to show you another clip of a group. This is at a Walmart in Burbank, California. And this is what I mean by organized groups just grabbing what they can and running out the door. Have a look.
These are not Santa's little helpers, but criminals helping themselves to as much clothing as they can possibly grab before leaving the store without paying. The LAPD says this is a case of organized retail theft occurring in early December. Just one example of a much larger problem plaguing retailers, including Giant's Target and the nation's largest, Walmart. In fact, the Walmart CEO says that surging theft in his stores could lead to higher prices or store closures to make up for the losses.
So it's not just going in and hiding something in your jacket or putting on a pair of sneakers and walking out of the store. No, it's a group of people going into a retailer and just opening their arms and grabbing whatever they can. You see the guy walking out with the TVs. He didn't pay for them. They walk right out the door. And the security in these stores don't do anything about it because they can't, because they're afraid that they'll get shot, they'll get stabbed, they'll get attacked. So what happens? The retailers take the loss, and there'll be people who say, they got insurance. That's besides the point. These people need to be held accountable for costing these businesses a lot of money. And yeah, we all know Walmart's this big trillion, billion-dollar company, Target the same thing, but that shouldn't matter. Again, they're not running in there and stealing something to eat or running in there in a t-shirt on a freezing day to steal a coat because they can't afford one. They're taking a large amount of merchandise to go sell it and make a profit. Like you heard that reporter say, the LAPD says they are organized retail theft gangs. They go all over the place. They go in, they grab what they can, and they run out because they know there's not going to be any consequences. Eventually they'll get caught, they'll get arrested, they'll go before a judge, and the prosecutor will give them a little spank, and they'll be back out on the street doing what? The same thing. This happens all over the country, all over the world. And these so-called prosecutors don't care. What do they think these people are going to do? They're going to all of a sudden turn their life around because they got arrested shoplifting? No, they're going to continue to do it, and they're only going to continue to steal more expensive merchandise. And God forbid one of these assholes has a gun, a knife, and a security person tries to stop them, and that security person gets shot or stabbed. Then how's the prosecutor going to feel? I don't know. But I would feel pretty damn shitty if I was the one who let these people out on no bail or very low bail. But that's what we see in these liberal, progressive cities and states. Everybody, they made a mistake. Yeah, they made a mistake. They continue to do this because they know they don't have to pay any price. Most of the time, it's no bail. Other times, it's probably a couple of $100. They'll be back on the street, get back with their group, and do it all over again. And we know they're not selling this stuff at the retail value. No, but they're making money on it. And again, if they were out stealing food, which is wrong, absolutely wrong, but if they were starving or they had kids, that's a different story, even though it's wrong. But I maybe could understand that. But just going out and stealing thousands and thousands of dollars worth of merchandise needs to come to an end. And these prosecutors need to hold these thieves accountable. We all know jails are full. And I'm not saying lock them up for the rest of their life. But there has to be a price to pay, because small retailers and giant retailers are losing money. And yeah, the big ones, they can make up for it, but it's wrong. But what about the small business where these people are going in there, like that first video, and they're robbing these people, and they're out. That's it. We don't even know if they have insurance, some of these small businesses, especially in New York. It's so expensive to live there. Imagine trying to run a business in New York City. I can't. I couldn't afford it. I don't know if you could, but it's ridiculous. The crime is out of control. Violent crime is out of control. But theft like this, retail theft, some people look at it as, it's only clothes, it's only shoes, it's only TVs. Really? How about if that was your store and they were coming in and doing it to you? You certainly wouldn't like it. But that's the country we live in. These liberal attorneys, district attorneys, attorneys general, whatever they are in whatever state they're in, they're letting these criminals walk away to do it all over again. And somehow it has to stop. They need to hold these people accountable for the crimes they're committing, because crimes like that lead to bigger crimes. Again, what if they shoot someone or stab someone trying to stop them? And if you don't think that can happen, guess again, because it can. It probably already has. And if it hasn't, it probably will, because they're out to make money. They don't have jobs. They don't want to work. They want to steal and make money, and they're getting away with it. And it's ridiculous, and it needs to stop. And that's it. And that's my opinion. Thanks for tuning in. If you haven't liked this video, please hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, and hit that notification bell. Share this video with someone if you will. I'd appreciate that. I hope everybody's healthy and safe, and I'll see you soon with something else. Have a great night.